Hi, what's up, guys? It's me, Ren. Welcome to my channel, NER. Yep. So today, I want to talk about the Jumbo Providence thingy a little bit, but I mean because it's much more like onto my sharing thoughts onto some of the concept. No one truly talk about it yet, or like some leaders just talk about it, and I don't think it's like true parents' words. And so then, yeah, I won't say that. Oh, this is like truly what I'm teaching, because who knows? Like, because just leaders' explanations actually it doesn't really hold any accountability. There's no papers of it. Yeah. So as the title had already say, like automatic spiritual realm have been prepared. That's what True Mother said since 2015. So just for you to quickly like to remind about it, True Father, which is Samuel Moon, he passed away on 2012, and at that time we have the Songhua ceremony, and it's like very grand Songhua ceremony that held for 7 days, and members from all around the world they just gather up here and to pay the last respect to our True Father. At that time, I'm still a primary school student. Yeah, at that time, my school teacher even asked me, "Why you need to go to Korea?" Yeah, I need to. And after that, after 3 years, True Mother had actually already announced that the spiritual world already entered the era of like a full automatic system, which directly leading by our true parents. Because True Father in the spiritual world and True Mother in the physical world, and True Father and True Mother herself, she did the Jongsong for 3 years. And you know what a Jongsong it means? When we means Jongsong, it means something like devotion, something efforts. What does it mean? That kind of efforts is supposed traditionally in the Eastern way culture is that only the son that is supposed to do it, and especially the elder son, or the son that is like closest to the children that's closest to the parents. Yeah, but then at that time, True Mother did it because no one else, like in the context is that no one else can do it instead of her. So that's why she did it. And because of this kind of effort itself, she cultivate more deeper heart with True Father. Even though True Father in the earthly world 2010 already announced that True Father, True Mother, and Heavenly Parents is united into one. But True Mother, with this effort itself, True Mother just proclaimed once again, we are one. True Father and me, we are one. So because of this, so that's why like we right now can get into a direct dominion of true parents, and it's like true father in the spiritual world and true mother in the physical world. And true mother say the Chombo providence itself is like a direct dominion under true parents. No longer in the past there's like a demonim, and after demonim passed away there's a mediator, like a medium, a spiritual medium between demonim and also our members. Yeah, but then after that Juma say no more. And what what's so special about it is because like in the past all our members, because whenever they face some problems they will try to seek for an answer. Usually for them seek for an answer is not that I found it by myself, it's much more like I try to find it I try to find it from other people, so I need to read out onto someone who is spiritually open. When I say spiritually open, it's much more like your spiritual eyes. Like we say, there's like the outer form and inner form. So the inner form of you, like after fall, you can't see anything, you can't feel anything, but some people do because their inner form is open, and we call the inner form the spiritual body. The spiritual body senses are open, and that's what the demonim do. And our members just keep on relying onto her, and if she say that nope, your situation is still not good, so you stay for another 40 days, stay for another 40 days, and everything like this. And in the past, and because it's much more like the foundation is not big, you can understand as like we only have this much of angels, and we don't have much people that's called saints and sages that can help us at the same time, because they also need to deal with their own religion, their own people in this world, right? They also need to deal with it. And so then, like, because of this, so you need to really work really hard, so then the spiritual world have the condition to help you. But after the age of the Chanyaguk, so this era is no longer exists right there. So that's why True Mother just say that, yeah, it's right now it's a full automatic system. So the members who are in this era, they can use much more less efforts, and they can have a much more bigger results compared to the past. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people, like, when they heard about, like, oh, Chumbo Providence like turn into like a full automatic system itself, and a lot of people have a kind of misunderstanding that full automatic system, so it means that I just come here and I do nothing, and all my disease, all my sickness, all my illness will just be cured all of a sudden, like within 2 days, 3 days, and I can see something. Or maybe, oh yeah, maybe if the situation much more difficult, maybe just 40 days and finish. But actually, one thing I still keep the same is that in the past, during the Monim's era, like, people need to work really hard because of the desperate heart, so that's why they can liberate their spirits. But right now, because of like people just thinking that we have the grace, we have all the benefits from the spiritual world, so that's why we don't really need to work hard right now, and we still can get the same grace as before. And that's really problematic, because a lot of time people start to throw the responsibility onto the Chombo Training Center. And part of it is also like because of the concept itself is really different, because supposedly, if we call Chombo Training Center as a hospital provide body checkup. Maybe you just come every once a year or twice, or at least what you do, like, as I already keep on recommending, attend 4 great works a year. That's the minimum thing that you need to do for yourself to cleanse the spirits. And why the hospital needs to have a body checkup instead of like just put everything like specialist is because if you can find any symptom by yourself much more early, the better. It's not that you just wait until like the last stage of your cancer, then you just try to go to the hospital, and if the hospital can't cure, the hospital is fake. The medicine is fake. You can't really say in this way, right? Like, if you just think that, oh yeah, I go to like, you as a musician, you don't prepare yourself, and tomorrow is your concert, and you need to play like Moonlight Sonata. Do you think that you can really do it like perfect, like in once, like that urgent, such little time without any practice? I doubt. I really doubt it. So that's why. I mean, a lot of our members, they're having a concept of like a Chombo Training Center itself is the most spiritually open place. So it means that if I come here, everything must work through, just like you're putting your wish onto the Aladdin. But actually, it's not. It's that how much efforts you are trying to putting in. If you don't have, if you want to do donation, yeah, sure, you can do it. Like buying the offering paper, like doing the Century of Spirit Liberation, sure, you can do it. But if you don't have money, yeah, maybe it is kind of difficult for you. So what you do more devotions. We have the holy grounds that you can try to do not only once a day, three times a day. And even if you want to do fasting right now, like in the past we are not allowed, but right now, because we have more and more supervisors, and as well as we have the counselor, as long as you report to the office, you discuss with the office like how you're gonna do, because after the fasting you need the recovery, and the recovery itself, our kitchen food is like basically helpless onto it. So you can tell them about it so they can help you. Yeah, I mean the international office. If it belongs to the Korean and Japanese, I don't know, but I'm talking only about the international office right now. So yeah, doing a regular checkup once a year or at least twice a year, it's not bad, to be honest. And it's how you find the symptoms, and you're trying to cure all your heart, like all the scars inside your heart. And because you're doing really like regularly, so you are supposed not to feel burdened onto it. Supposedly, okay. But then, because of a lot of members thinking that the Chombo Training Center is the last hope for their life, so that's why they putting too much hope onto it, or I would say miracles, like the hope for miracles to happen. And because of it, and a lot of like unhappy things will just happen here and there. How can I say this? If you are bringing like a stage 4 cancer to a hospital, the doctor can't help you. The same thing. When you're too much heavy, the hospital, firstly, they will try to let you survive in this way. But what it means, you pay money and don't have any effects. That's not what you want, right? And the more you pay, the more you just find out, oh, I have more problems than what I thought. So firstly was usually people's emotion onto it. It's just like, oh, it's totally a scam, so I'm being scammed, right? Because like our church already being called out, oh yeah, scammer. Yeah, that's how usually people react, and I can't really blame onto them. I mean, even science can't really just help you in this way. So yeah, that's why in this case, like for you to come to Chombo Training Center, why I want to mention about like a full automatic spiritual world system is because even though it's a full automatic system that directly being dominated by our true parents, but responsibility for you to deal with everything in your life is still on your hand. We are the children of God. We are children, what can I say? Yeah, direct children of true parents, but the responsibility itself, we don't lean on to true parents, but the responsibility itself is still on to us. Like if we just try to let it go, our responsibility is not that, oh, self-surrender. No, it's not the self-surrender. You just basically playing guilt tripping onto God, and you're trying to threatening onto God, like, oh, you don't like the word God, we just say that parents. You're much more like threatening your parents and saying that, oh, parents is not loving me. But you basically run out of house for such a long time, and after that you just suddenly like with the last breath, and you come back to the house, and you hope that your parents can hear you. It's really hard. I don't say that it can't. Usually there's a lot of miracles that people did, like in the Changshi one. You can go and hear the testimonies, and you can try to do it by yourself. But the people who are standing on the stage, actually, for me, from what I know, a lot of them, they really gone through a lot of things, and they work really, really hard. They don't only stay here, but they're really putting effort into their daily life, everyday life. Even though like Chompion, actually in terms of schedule, is not as packed as our daily life, but they really make full use of their free time. So that's why they bring some result onto their own life. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about it. Like, even though it's a full automatic spiritual world system that really governed, but not governed, dominion by our true parents, but still, you need to put your own responsibility as inside the divine principle. Even though True Father say that I already like make it only 3%, doesn't mean that you just need to put 60% of your efforts. Still, you need to put 100% of your efforts. So let's try to do it more and more in our daily life as well. Yep, and trying your best to join as much as the Chombo event as you can do. As I already say, 4 times a year is like at least great works. At least this won't be a big problem. But I mean, if you have a family, then yeah, you will just see the problem on the money, on the financial side. But let's see, yeah, let's see. Try to make a balance onto it. Yeah. With that being said, thank you very much for watching my video talking about the full spiritual automatic system. Yeah. So see you then, and hope you all can enjoy and try to realize onto something. Champion is not a emergency hospital that can save everything. Even hospital can do it if you are at the brink of death. So yeah, if you like my video, like it, share it, comment, subscribe. Yep. See you then.